이제는 기억도 안 나. 네가 좋아하던 내가 언젠가 우리 만나면 무슨 말을 해야 할까. 시들어버린 꽃처럼 버릴 수는 없다고. 수천 번 혼자 삼켰던 슬픔이 사라진대도 I can't forget about you, babe. 어떻게 해야 너를 잊을까. 다 똑같아. 난 아직도 네가 내게 없는 것 빼고. 전하지 못한 말들을 적어내려갈수록 조금씩 선명해지는 그때의 우리 모습을 I can't forget about you, babe. 어떻게 해야 너를 잊을까. 다 똑같아. 난 아직도 네가 내게 없는 것 빼고. 넌 어떻게 지내고 있어. 가끔 나를 생각하니. 난 아직 그곳에 서서 나무처럼 남아있어. 이제는 기억도 안 나. 네가 좋아하던 내가 언젠가 우리 만나면 무슨 말을 해야 할까. 시들어버린 꽃처럼 버릴 수는 없다고. 수천 번 혼자 삼켰던 슬픔이 사라진대도 I can't forget about you, babe. 어떻게 해.
Paint the night sky while the morning waits with a field of stars to keep the dark at bay. Take your spotlight underneath the moon Sometimes a miracle is all that can carry you. Oh, what are you dreaming of? Is it the kind of love that'll be there when the world is at its worst? That'll cover you in kisses unrehearsed. When you're losing ground, still tell you that you're worth all you're dreaming of. Shut the pain, birds, come and rest their wings upon your windowsill without a song to sing. Close your eyes and disappear inside. All that is beautiful was following behind. Oh, what are you dreaming of? Is it the kind of love that'll be there when the world is at its worst? That'll cover you in kisses unrehearsed. When you're losing ground, still tell you that you're worth all you're dreaming of. All you're dreaming of. All you're dreaming of. Oh, what are you dreaming of? Is it the kind of love that'll be there when the world is at its worst? That'll cover you in kisses unrehearsed. When you're losing ground, still tell you that you're worth all you're dreaming of. Paint the night sky while the morning waits with a field of stars to keep the dark at bay. Take your spot.
Sit down, please. I'd like to ask you.
Gentle rain is coming down. 하늘도 나처럼 잊었다 생각한 너는 나를 놔주질 않아. 울고 있네.
I'd like to ask you.
Gentle rain is coming down. 나를 적시네. 내 어깨를 가려주었던 너의 따뜻한 손은 없으니까.
Gentle rain